Sustainability is a big part of film production here in a way that I've never seen anywhere else. There's a very real day-to-day concern for that sort of thing here.
There's so many proverbs and universal truths that we practice that are all about sustainability. So, for example, he oranga whenua, the well-being and health of the land. When the land is sick, so are we.
The Sustainability Department is responsible for education, prevention and diversion of resources and materials.
It was really magical showing up to work each day and being like, whoa, this is so unbelievable. Just the amount of thought. Anything that was within proximity of our actors, we built it.
We have a lot of textures like rock and wood. We recycle things as much as possible. We pull sets apart.
We have to get bark off trees that aren't square. So we just go down to the park down the road and we kind of just take it off old trees that have fallen down and then get a square bit of block and then you cover it with bark.
This tree, the frame is made out of steel. That can all be recycled. The trunk of the tree, they've used plaster instead of using what traditionally would be polystyrene. Polystyrene is really hard to get rid of.
So we've chosen plaster rather than plastics because they break down into the soil and they leave no trace. The foliage on our trees is all being saved because there is an ongoing use for those in future films.
In our paint department, we've tried really hard to make them in a more environmentally friendly way. Getting some of the chemicals out of the lines of what we do, using different products, stick more to water-based paints and finishes.
This is our little set deck dyeing area. We use a lot of water-based dyes and then fabricate them afterwards.
I bought a lot of stuff on my last project. The big thing is recycling.
The costume department collected all of their fabric offcuts that could be diverted away for recycling.
We're very focused on making sure everything can be reused in the community.
And let's go on a bell, pictures up.
Our lighting department are using 50% LED lighting package. LED lighting helps to reduce heat, which then ripples out to having to use less air conditioning, which then ripples out to having to use less power. I don't think a lot of people think about the ongoing effect when you make a decision, what happens next and what happens next and what happens next.
But what we're achieving on sets for Minecraft, it's intrinsically linked with Māori and the tangata whenua practice of looking after the land and therefore she'll look after us. So because of all those actions, I can honestly say with hand on heart, we'll be able to welcome back in these lands for the next 100 years.